It's your girl, Miss Angie, and we are back with another Let's Talk Tuesday. And before we get into the video, I had wanted to do a fashion of the week, which was going to be titled Jeans for the Spring. I had it in my mind. Like, I had it set. I ordered some jeans from Fashion Nova, and I did order something from Shein. And I never got a chance to really get a chance to do the video. Of course, it's well into summer, like depending on where you live, it's like 90-degree temperatures, okay? So ain't nobody really thinking about jeans. But I did want to show you guys because jeans have definitely been making a strong comeback. Like, the jeans have been jeaning, okay? Like, we had our little season of comfortability with, you know, when COVID happened, everybody was into the loungewear. But jeans is really making a comeback, okay? And it's not like jeans ever went anywhere, but we were so comfortable with the joggers and the leggings, and we just made that into our everyday casual and going out wear. But now the jeans is coming through. So I just wanted to show you guys a few pieces that I did get from Shein and Fashion Nova before we get into this video. This portion of the video is not sponsored, but I'm telling y'all, one day it will be. Watch. One day, your girl have a sponsor. But anyways, so first piece, and I'm also trying to post the pictures, kind of like the pictures also from Fashion Nova and Shein on there also, so that you guys can kind of see. But these, now, I never really was an overall girly, right? Now, I've seen that the overalls is making a comeback, okay? And so I decided to get me some overalls, which I really like these. These are super cute. This was from Shein. This is the Shein Sky. So this is pretty much, you have the rips right here. And it also has at the bottom, as you can see, kind of like that fold in. And I really like that. I thought that was cute. And I like how it's fitted. Then it has, of course, as you see from the front, the pockets, the two pockets here with the little button detail on the side. And then you have your back pockets on the back. And of course, depending on how you want to wear it or style it, I actually went, this was a while back when I had went to brunch with the kids, and I saw this really, the way the lady put it together. She had the overalls with a cute little white tee. Then she did the gym shoe with it, like I think it was like Converse. And then she had her little crossbody bag and her sunglasses. I said, oh, I like this look. I like this look. Like I said, I was never the overall girly. Like, I never was the overalls person. I've had a few pairs of overalls. But I would definitely say that these are comfortable. It does have the stretch in the material. And I just was like, you know what? Why not? You know, I feel like overalls is definitely that outfit that you can put on, throw on, whether you're going to the grocery store, you're going to the zoo with the kids, or outing. I feel like overalls just kind of complete, make it, you know, that comfy, still can kind of not dress it up, but still make it cute. And so I tried these on and I really like it. So I might just stick with one pair for right now. I'm not saying that I'll be buying overalls, you know, for the whole summer, but I definitely like this pair. So let's get into what I got from, because I got my phone too, so I can also get the prices, what I got from Fashion Nova. Now, I've never bought anything from Fashion Nova. This is my first time ever buying jeans or anything from Fashion Nova. I did get some jeans and a shirt, which we'll get into that. So the first pair was Change Your Mind Stretch Denim Bermuda Shorts Light Wash. I got these in a size 7, okay? And when I say Fashion Nova be coming with the names, they be coming with the names for whatever material, shirt, pants, whatever. So anyways, these are super cute. I do like the Bermuda style shorts. Now, I bought a pair from Shein before, which if you ever go back to my blazers video, I feel like these with a blazer for around the spring, summertime is super cute. Now, they fit good, but these fit really good. And they have it's something about the stretch. And I love how it has the rip The rip detail also on the back pockets here has a little bit of rip detail, and I really love the fit on it. And like I said, definitely stretch material for sure. I love the stretch in it. And like I said, when I put these on, they were super comfortable. I did get these in a size 7. And I didn't know exactly what size to choose from. I'm happy I did get a size 7 because for some reason, which I'll show you guys a pair of pants that I got in a size 5 and they don't fit. Fashion Nova, you just have to be careful, like with any company, how their sizes run. So anyways, I love those, and those were super cute to me. The next pair of jeans that I got were called the On Trend 90s baggy jean, which was light wash. These were the ones in a size 5. I cannot wear them, and I was so upset. I might try to go back on there and see if I can purchase these in a size 7. But these were super cute. I'm talking about when I say we're getting back into the 90s vibe, the baggy style. Even though these were baggy, and like I said, they couldn't fully fit from the leg down, because I had more of the trouble with the button when it got to trying to button these bad boys up. It wasn't working. But from the leg down, even for it to be a baggy style jean, it still had a cute, it was still cute. It wasn't too baggy. It wasn't doing too much. It still was cute. And I love how it still has the rips. And then right here, you have that little baggy style here. And now the On Trend 90 baggy jeans, which like I said, they were in size 5. They were $20.99. I think those were also on sale too. But $20.99 is not bad for a pair of jeans. And like I said, I would definitely go back on there and buy these. I just love the style of them. I love the rips. It's really giving the 90s vibe, you know? And like I said, they're still cute and girly. They're not doing too much. So I would definitely go back on there and see if I can find them in a size 7. The next pair that I got was, now y'all, these like I said, the names be naming, okay? On Fashion Nova, the names be naming. Leave a Message cargo straight leg jeans. Now I'm gonna put the shirt also that I match with this. Now this pair was $31.99, but come on now, with the cargo jean, this style was super cute. Might I say, when I went, because I went to the Bryson Tiller tour, his concert, which top tier. I love that concert. Like it's just R&B. R&B. That's all you need, is a little bit of R&B in your life. But wearing these to the concert, mad comfortable, okay? And it wasn't even that hot. I want to say it was like in the 70s. I want to say maybe around like 75, getting close to the 80s. But of course, you know, when it was an outside concert, so it kind of got that breeze towards the end. So it was like the jeans were perfect. But let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. I love this little, I don't even know what this is, but I look at it like if you want to attach your keys or anything, a little clip right here, like, I mean, these cargos is like utility style, like whatever you need. If you stranded or something, like got all these little, anyways, got all these little gadgets on here, whatever. But it has, as you see, the 2 pockets. I love this gray wash that is just super, I love this gray wash for real, super cute. Like I said, I've already worn these. I'm actually about to put these in the cleaners because I like to put my jeans in the cleaners. Especially when you spending $31.99. Like, I gotta put these in the cleaners. That's just me. But it has these little pockets, and then it has right here like this little, like, I don't even know how to even, like, bandage style. Like, it's just super cute. I love it. And they fit so nice on me. And these were in a size 7. And as you see, it has the little pockets right here and this little like bandage style vibe. And then on the back, it was just super cute. Super cute. The 2 pockets. And I definitely say this purchase was a good purchase. Even though they look baggy, the fit on them was fitting. Like, it was fitting. I put this together with also a shirt, which I'm going to try to get that picture also. It was called Skyline Views New York t-shirt. I got that in a size small. And then I wore, that was also, the t-shirt was $13.99. And that was really cute with some gym shoes. And was out looking cute, not doing too much, but the outfit stood out for itself, especially with the jeans. All you need is cute pair of jeans, a cute shirt, screen tee, or however you want to do it, and it just set it off. It just set it off. So anyways, as you guys know, we're gonna get into the Let's Talk Tuesday video, and let me put these over here. And as you know, I always come with my notes, so just bear with me. I always try to jot down certain things that I want to talk about for Let's Talk Tuesday so I can stay on task, because sometimes, like I always say, your mind can go everywhere and then you be on all different types of subjects within the subject that you were trying to talk about. So I always like to keep my notes so I can stay on track with what I'm talking about. And so let's dig into the video. Today's topic is steward over the things that you have. We're going to say this again. Steward over the things that you have. This is a word for someone. This is a word for multiple people. And it was interesting how I came on this topic, because I had kind of already wrote a list of topics that I wanted to talk about. But in the midst of me cleaning up the other day, it was like, steward over the things that you have. So, what is the meaning of being a steward? Like, what is the meaning of that? The meaning of stewarding over something, is management of something entrusted to one's care, which means that just like if you bought a car, that car is yours, it is entrusted to you, you pay the note or you bought it, that is yours. You are in charge of taking care of your car, no matter what happens, which means that you are in charge of getting the title, you are in charge of getting the insurance, you are in charge of making sure the plate gets delivered to the right address. Everything is entrusted for you. You are the steward over that item. So, as we look at it, and I always like to dig deep, I feel like a lot of times we lose, what is the word? For example, which I'm going to use this a lot in this video on this topic. When we talk about stewarding over things, a lot of times once we have had things for a while, whether it's the apartment that we have, the car that we have, the items that we own, we are all human. And once stuff starts to get old, it's like, don't want it no more. I want a new camera. I want a new car. I'm ready to move. I want a new place. I want a house. A lot of times we lose the sight of what we have because of the things that we want, or because of things that we see other people have. We start to go into that comparison mode, which I've talked about that before. I've been there. You start looking at the things that you have and then look at other things that you be like, dang, I want that. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times we have to be mindful to steward over the things that we have, even though we don't have the things that we want, if that makes sense. So of course, I always throw myself out there as being the example. Pretty much, I feel like there was a stage in my life where it was like, I don't want to necessarily, I don't know what the best word of it. It was like it's like I thank God for where I'm at, but it's like I want more. I want more than what I have now. And when you're in a place in your life where it looks like what is happening, especially when you're in a place in your life where it looks like you're going backwards, when you have had things and life is going well, and then you start to notice you go backwards. So let me just shed a little light. When you break up from a relationship, when you are moving into a new place, and I was moving into a new place, this was a totally different scene for me. My daughter at the time was 9 months old, 8 months old, and things changed. The things that I was accustomed to, the lifestyle that I had, the things that I had, it all changed. After the breakup, things are going to change in your life. And so without, you know, I'm not trying to go deep or anything. I'm just kind of just trying to paint the picture. There was things that I was used to having. You know, I'm coming from living in a house to now living in a apartment. I'm coming from certain vehicles that I was driving to now driving a Malibu that was a hatchback Malibu at that. And it was 2005 and it was older. Now, let me give a little backstory. I have had a Malibu 05 when the Malibu 05 was hot. Now, just imagine you transfer it to different cars that you're used to driving, and now you're going backtracking to a 05 Malibu used with a hatchback. No AC. During the summertime, me and my daughter had to roll them windows down and make the best of what it was. No AC, nothing. But in that moment, I stewarded over what I had. With the car that I had at that time, my dad helped me get some tires on there. I ended up, the person I bought the car from was somebody who I used to work with. And so it was kind of like, okay, we went to get the car looked at, and they basically told me you got at least a year to 2 years as far as how the car is going to run for you. So I made sure I stayed on top of my oil changes. Like I said, my dad helped me get some new tires. You know, I made the best of what I had, cleaned out the car, and it was what I needed in that moment, in the season I was in. And I stewarded over that. You know, it was like, do I want to be in this type of car? No, I don't. I don't. This is not what I'm accustomed to. This is not. You go from driving a Charger trucks to a hatchback Malibu. It's a different type of ball game. You just like, wait a minute. People, and then you start to think about how people look at you, and you like, people know I don't drive this. And this is what I'm saying, and there's no knock to whatever, and I don't want people to look at this as, it's not a knock to whatever you're driving. Understand what I'm trying to show you. I had to steward in a place where I had to downgrade, and I could not be mad at what was happening. There was a change and a shift in my life, and I had to steward over what I had in the moment. That's just what it was. No knock to it, because I've had all type of vehicles I've drove in before. But when you go from something that's nice and you feel like you're moving up where you have to go backwards, because at that time I feel like God really was showing me and putting me through a lot of learning about me, loving who I was, not the things that I have that are material. So anyways, going back into stewarding, so that was a transition for me. Then going from the fact of, this was my very first apartment that I've ever had by myself with my 9-month-old daughter. Now I'm trying to navigate, trying to be a mother, trying to do the best that I can, on top of trying to get all of these things that I need for my apartment, which is new furniture, new couch, new bed. There was a whole lot of different things. There was a moment in my life that I had to go without certain things. It was a period in my life I didn't have a living room set. I didn't have the TV stand for my TV. All I had was the TV that was actually my daughter's grandma's TV that went with me over there to my house. And of course, when I finally, you know, got another TV, matter of fact, her dad ended up giving me another TV after that. So it was that transition. But I had a TV, I had her baby stuff, and we would sit on the floor and we would eat dinner on a little tote, you know, and that was what it was at that moment. I didn't have a dining room table. You know, I had a few little dishes and stuff that I had got from Dollar Tree or brung from, you know, when we were living together. But I didn't, it was, just to paint the picture, I didn't have that. But what I did in the moment was I stewarded over what I had. That's what it was. There was, you know, I had to look at it from the standpoint of, this is the funds that I'm bringing in. This is a whole new, norm for me. I got to make sure that my daughter is straight. I got to make sure that I'm straight. I got to make sure that the car that I'm driving is going to get me back and forth to work so I can make the money to survive in this new apartment. And that's a whole nother story right there in itself. Like, trying to learn how to survive in that moment of like, this is all new to me. But I knew at the end of the day, God got me. I'm here. There's a lesson. There's a moment, a teachable moment that I'm going to learn in this situation. So, anyways, stewarding over what I had, that's just what it was, until I started to get my bed set. Then I was able to get my couch, get a few things here or there. I just had to navigate from this check is going towards this check is going to go towards this, whatever I need to pay off. Like, there was so many different things that was thrown in the fire for me to just have to navigate and deal with. But I steward over it. So let's go back to the car situation. In a moment of, I could have been mad. Like, I don't want to drive this. Like, I could have just been, it could have went a whole different way. But I said, you know what? I'm going to steward over this car. The car eventually died. Yes, it did. It gave out. It was done. It clunked out. And it was around the time that they told me, hey, your car going to survive maybe to a year or possibly 2. It died. When I tell you it died a year tops, that was it. The car died a year tops. That was it. So anyways, my aunt helped me to be able to get another car. And let me show you how the blessings work. I knew that I was supposed to bless my brother with a car. It wasn't going to be the Malibu hatchback, clearly. Even though that's what I told him. I said, you know what? When the Malibu, I'm going to give me another car. It was a whole thing. And the car was done. The car was fried. It was it. That was it. That was all. It was done. So anyways, my aunt was able to bless me to help me get a car. I ended up getting a Saturn Vue. That car is a very good car. I drove that. And now, mind you, the Saturn Vue is not one of them, it's not a stylish type of car at all. But I was happy just from what I had, once again. So I'm stewarding over my Saturn Vue. That was my Saturn Vue, got me to point A, point B, got my daughter to where she needed to be when she go to her grandma's house, appointments, whatever the case may be, because I was that person. I did a lot of driving. And from where I stayed to where my child had to go, from where my job was, it was gas, it was everything. Everything was happening, okay? So my car racked up, for sure, miles. Anyways, I already had said I'm going to make sure that I bless my brother with this car when I finally am able to, give it to him and me get another car. Anyways, as within the few years, I was finally able to get the car that I really wanted. The truck that I really wanted which was like a Acadia. A GMC Acadia. I ended up getting me one of those that I really want. I had went into detail of knowing, as far as what would I spend for the car note, how much I really, did the Carfax, everything. But I use this story for you guys to know each situation I steward over what I had and I got something better. The Saturn Vue got me to where I want. It wasn't a stylish car. It wasn't, it was a very cute car though. I mean, it was a very cute little truck or SUV if you want to call it. I want to think they called it more like a crossover style. But I steward over that. And then I got what I really wanted. Something that was comfortable, something that was a little stylish, something that was nice and had a lot of room for my daughter. And there I was. I was stewarding over each season that I was in until I got to where I wanted to be. And I feel like a lot of times we get so hung up on what we want that we're ready to spend money just to have what we want. I wasn't prepared to have a car note at that time when I had to buy the car from the guy at work. I wasn't prepared. But God continued to help me in every season I was in. had my aunt help me get another vehicle, because at that point I was still not in the place to get a car note. You know, I'm trying to navigate this apartment, I'm trying to navigate things for my daughter. And so when I finally was able to be in a place of having a car note, and I know a lot of people prefer not to have a car note, but I wasn't able to just flat down put down cash. But I knew from what I had, as far as what I had to work with as far as a car note and my insurance, what was gonna work for me to be able to still manage my apartment, and for my daughter, because like I said, I'm doing a lot of driving, so I need a reliable car to get me back and forth and to make sure my daughter is safe, so I'm not stranded or stuck on the freeway. So anyways, I steward over that. And even the truck that I have now, even the Acadia that I have now, I still steward over that, because I know I want something better. But when God sees you stewarding over the things that you have and seeing that you are able to maintain the things that you have, the blessings continue to show. The blessings continue to flow. And going back to, like I said, a lot of times we are so quick to spend money because we just want so badly to be into a certain spot of our lives that we're not in. We're just not there right now, right there in that moment, right? It's a process. It's definitely a process. And I remember going back, which my cousin had reminded me of this maybe a year or two ago. I was that person. I had B2K posters everywhere. I had posters of all these elegant homes and houses. I have posters and pictures of cars that I love, because I just loved nice things. And it wasn't the fact of it wasn't even overly doing it. It was just nice cars, nice homes. And even as I look in the moment of me living in my apartment, stewarding over my apartment for the 6 years I did, and then ended up being in a house that was able to give my daughter a nice backyard, and give my daughter her own room, and give the kids enough space for them to have. That stewarding that I did in that 6 years of my daughter's life, and I was in that apartment like it's a 1-bedroom, and I just want to give her more, but I steward over what I had. Hey, at this moment, I don't have that right now, but I do have a place for my daughter to go to sleep, and to be able to wake up, and to be able to eat, and be able to play outside. I had that for her in the moment. So I look at it like we have to just continue to steward over the things that we have. We can't let go of that. We have to look at the things that we do have as a true blessing, because there's some people that don't have nearly what we have at all. And I love the fact that Maya Lachey, she is one of the YouTubers that I watch, and I just love how she even has a series going on as far as her doing her apartment over. And I love how she said, you know, I had to renew my lease, but I'm going to update my apartment, because I may not have right now what the house that I want or the things that I want right now in a home, but I can update it and make it a new space for me. That wasn't, in that moment, she had to make the choice to renew her lease. But now she's made it a whole series of updating her home space to make it new and, a different vibe for her home, for her and her daughter. And I love it, because at the end of the day, we may not be at the place of where we want. Even where I live now, I want more for my kids, and I plan on getting it. But I'm going to clean, and I'm going to steward over where I live now, because that is me taking care of the things that I have ownership in. If I decided not to wash, the clothes and wash dishes, and not to mop or vacuum or take care of the home space that I need to get homeowners insurance, or whatever the case may be that you do when you are renting or taking care of your current space, then that means I'm just letting it go down. I'm just letting the quality of the home go down, basically. And I just love how she just decided, hey, you know what? I may not be able to move, but I'm going to steward over what I do have. and therefore I'm going to make the updates and the necessary things that I want to make my apartment look updated and revive itself, you know, because right now this is where I'm at. So let me steward over what I have. So anyways, I hope you guys were able to take something from this video, and I just want you guys to know that it's important to not look down at where you're at, but to enjoy the small things in life, the small things that some people don't get a chance to have, turning water, you know, to be able to turn on your water and have hot and cold. Some people don't have a chance to sit there and be able to have a full meal. You know, there's so much that we have to look at and steward over what we do have, and understand that at the end of the day, God will always bring to you the things that you need in life. It may not look like how you think it should, but everything that you need, opposed to the things that you want, God will give you. God will truly give you. I've seen it in my own life. And so that's why I felt like it was so important to do this video. So once again, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe to your girl's channel. And I just appreciate the supporters and you guys watching my content. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.